What's up, everybody? Thank you for stopping by my channel, Esteemed Queen Mentality. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below, so that way you know when we get our tea talks. Girl, it's LinkedIn on Christmas Eve. Anyhow, yeah, if you are interested in any of my art, please be sure that you go to that link down below, description box down below, and then that way you'll be able to see what I have available, see what I have coming up, see what I am in the midst of putting together. So, really interesting and quick tea talk. I received an email in regards to one of my latest videos that I've done in regards to me pretty much staying focused and centered on how I built my businesses. So I reached out and gave her a couple of tips to be able to move forth, knowing that her ride, her journey, it can go at any speed limit she wants it to be. You know, some people they like taking their time on their trips because they like to sightsee. They like distractions. And then there's some people that's kind of like, nope, MapQuest says in 37 miles, we're going to be going off on our exit to where we need to be. You feel me? So, we need to talk about how it is that you're able to live on your own terms. Now, what I'm going to tell you are the main key points of what I use. I practice on a daily, mentally and physically, and emotionally and spiritually, because there are steps and key points that have helped me be able to stay so adamant on trying to make sure I get my foot in the door. And once I get my foot in the door, I don't let up. Like, I keep going. I mash the gas. I'm one of those type people. It don't matter what time of the day, the night it is. If I have an order that comes in, like, I'm on it. Like, I'm almost like a 7-Eleven over here, bitch. Like, I'm always open. IHOP, Waffle House, I'm always open. And that's because I've worked so hard and staying focused on making sure that I don't slow up my own process and my own success just because I want to entertain distractions or vice versa. So I gave her a couple of pointers, as well as I told her that if she was interested in signing up for my Dream Academy Entrepreneurship Program, to do so. So same thing for you all. This day and time with all of this stuff that's going on with the pandemic and everything, it literally will have your ass over here like how I'm looking right now, bitch. Just wanting to you know what? If the wig was attached to my makeup, I will just peel this whole bitch off and just be like, we family. Take me as I am, okay? But it is what it is. But yeah, same thing for y'all. We're in the midst of a pandemic, and it's one thing for us to start a business, but then it's another thing for us to start the business, and then we're trying to figure out how we're able to move it forth for us to see it be successful even in this trying time. Well, sign up for the Dream Academy Entrepreneurship Program, and we will get you in there like swimwear. So that way you can apply these same key points so you're able to live on your own terms. So I made sure I wrote them down. Now, the first one I did a video on. Okay, you have to set boundaries. After this video, go over to my the video I'm referring to. I'll be sure to put the link at the top for you to be able to start on this path. Like, literally, it does not take a lot to put your foot down. It's going to cost you more if you allow people to push you past what your limits are. So, for instance, this is where you mature into an adult from a young individual, okay? This is where you go from prince and princesses to kings and queens. If so happens, okay, you set a boundary and someone pushes you to where you feel uncomfortable, hear me. It's not for you to say you're not going to treat me like that. You're not shackled to this person Please don't shame them. But you're not shackled to this person for you to feel like your response should be, you're not going to treat me like that. You absolutely right. You don't have to tell that person. To live on your own terms mentally, you have to be able to control what is going on around you. And how you do that is you set boundaries. Someone disrespects you, now understand. I understand being a bigger person hurts. Yes, it does. It has its own brutality with it. But let me tell you something. Bruised fruit only comes at the end of the process. You know what I'm saying? It's already done grown and, birds done picked all at the seeds and shit. If it didn't fall off the stems, you know what I'm saying? It's on the ground. You're not there yet. You're still growing. So for this person to talk to you in a way that makes you feel indifferent, then you know how to make the scene different. Don't include their ass. That's all it's to it. You don't owe them no explanation once you close that chapter and that door. If they continue to want to keep bothering you or trying to get attention from you like they a bill collector, just like you can block someone's number, you need to block their energy. Like, now that I'm getting older, I understand these things. Now, I understand, like, everyone has their ticky boom boom moment. And so we still have to carry a responsibility in us putting ourselves in that environment to feel as if, like, you can fit a size 10 foot in a size 5 shoe. You feel me? Like, you've grown to know that either you like this feeling of feeling indifferent or you don't. If you don't like it, you know you're not going to deal with it. If you know you don't like radishes and beets, you're not going to eat them. You feel me? You're going to yell at, don't feed me this. Okay, well, the vegetables didn't jump on the plate and have eyeballs when it came up here. You know from now on that's not a food that you prefer. Okay? Well, your energy is not what I prefer. So go on by your business. Like, it's that simple. You know what I'm saying? And people who want to ask you questions like why we fall out and why we distance ourselves, if you know how you treat them and you want it back and they don't, there's nothing to explain or discuss. When I live on my terms, I'm not going to be disrespected. I won't tolerate it. I won't. My words cut deep. My actions are even worse. So knowing what I've built, I'm not going to put my brand or myself in that predicament. Because living on my own terms and peace it don't sound like a penitentiary, don't sound like a prison sentence to me. So why should I interrupt my peace on my terms? Bitch, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to realize certain things. I did a video on knowing the signs of being stuck. When you don't have boundaries, you're bound to be stuck because now it's like, what do I do? What do I do? Well, the boundaries had you set in place in the beginning would have prevented you from falling into this ditch. So, that's number one. Number two, put in the work. Okay? You always posting on social media, you taking these pictures and everything like that. What are you posting? What are you putting in as far as work and labor towards what you want to manifest? It's not on my personal page. I know that. So what are you putting your effort, time, and focus into? Are you reading self-help books? Are you signing up for the Dream Academy entrepreneurship program? You know, are you checking out books at the library if you can, or if they have a mobile service that you're able to from Kindle? You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have devices, so there's no reason for us to say that we don't have any type of leverage or resource to help us move forward with what we want. Like, at some point, if you want to live on your own terms, you gotta take accountability. It goes right into number 3, which is humility. You have to take accountability. If I let my previous relationships at any and all levels conflict with what I have going on, it's my own fault, because all those doors are closed for me to focus on this one. And if so happens I put myself in a position where it makes me losing what I gained as assets to now be liabilities for me to end up having someone else destroy or gain at my own expense, yeah, that's my fault. You see what I'm saying? Like, can't nobody rob your house unless you leave the door unlocked. That. You feel me? Being humble says a lot about your character. Like, you don't have to be muscular physically to know that you're strong. I don't care if you put it on your back or you drag it. The mentality of knowing that you're going to fix it, win it, gain it, claim it, affirm it, that's all mental. I've seen folks with the skinniest legs be the first ones at the finish line. I ain't trying to be funny. And I've seen someone with the thickest thighs be first as well. So, surprises come in all packages and sizes. So when you live on your own terms, it don't matter if you got the skinny legs, it don't matter if you got the big ones. It's all in your mind as to how far you want to push yourself. And depending on the reasoning behind why you want to live on your own terms, it's really going to reflect a lot in your humility and you putting in your work to be sure that you get shit done. I'm telling you what I know. You're not missing anything at 10 o'clock at night, trying to get dressed to go to the club. Like, what? Like, what are you celebrating? You know what I'm saying? Like, aren't you tired? Celebration is sleep. Like, I don't have that energy. I don't have the energy or the needs. So I might as well have the knowledge. I'm just saying. I don't mean to be frying people like this. Oh, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Am I telling you facts or no? Like, I'm just saying. And number 5, hold on. I'm into number 2. I'm into number 3. Okay, number 4. I just said number 4. Knowledge is everything. Knowledge is key. Knowledge is power. My folks used to always tell me growing up, like, there is no such thing as no homework. Friday was always a day in school where in school we had to bring a book home. Like, it didn't matter if so happened school and principal said, oh, there's no homework on Friday. My mama was the one that's like, nope, fuck that. Y'all bring a book home. Y'all need to read them summer school lists or them summer read lists. Yep, do your book report. And she'd be the main one sitting outside on the patio smoking a Virginia Slim, waiting for us to open up our damn backpacks as if like she the metal detector to go inside the house. Like, she was dead ass serious. Like, you're not going to walk around here and not be smart enough to know stupid from dumb. Like, I'll give her that. As time went on, I don't know what happened, but I give her that. Until this point, even to now, like, let me tell you something. I spend too much money on hair, makeup, anxiety pills to sit here and have you, disrespect me or put your hands on me. Like, I spend too much money making sure I keep up with myself because I feel good about myself. I'm not going to stoop to a level where everything that I've worked hard for to build as an empire is at stake, all because whatever someone else's feelings are. Like, if you're secure in yourself, you can live your life on your own terms, not worrying about every Tom, Dick, Harry, and Susie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think. Let's say, for instance, on one block, you have maybe like 10 houses. Maybe 2 out of 10 of those houses on that block is a happy home. But yet you wave to everybody when they're in the yard, doing their landscaping and all this other type stuff and playing with the dog. But yet we're transferring energy back and forth. Whereas I live on my own terms. I don't care if my neighbor's outside or not. I'm looking straight ahead and I'm pulling into my driveway. Not to mention, side note, my next door neighbor, before I bought this house and they knew who was going to be up in here, they had a Confederate flag outside on their front porch. I'm like, I'm living on my own terms. You can keep that up all you want to. That's up to you. But don't say shit to me. Don't try me, because that's the first thing I'm going to burn. I'm trying to tell you what I know. But number 5 is when you want to live on your own terms. Let me tell you some shit that is like 1,000. People who are focused don't got time to gloat. They ain't got time to brag. They don't have time to sit here and feed your ego, or excuse me, have you feed their ego. Oh, you like this? It costs this much. Hey, I like your hat. Thank you. It's Louis Vuitton. Like, you don't have time for that. Because again, it goes back to you having some type of humility for yourself, some type of respect for yourself. There's nothing wrong with you taking care of yourself and it showing and other people see it. However, don't let that be the main attraction as to why furthermore they want to be around you. You know, I'm really big on helping my friends, but before I sit here and like give you everything that I have, I'd rather equip you with what it is that you need to be able to move forth. Like, we're all business queens. You know what I'm saying? We're all queen CEOs and king CEOs. So, I'm looking for my chapstick, y'all. If it comes to a point where you need help really, really bad, I did a video on this. I will try my best. However, this is information that's going to help you versus you continue to push that slot number to always hope that, you know what I'm saying, someone's going to help you. You have to be mindful of what you put out, so that way you have a boundary of what's going to be willing and able to come in. Like, you write your own mandate notice. No one writes it for you. They help you create it, but no one writes it for you. So when it comes down to how I want to live my life on my own terms, that's simply just that. Like, I'm focused. I've learned the hard way how to set boundaries where I need to set boundaries, etc. And it's helped me get to a point where the humility that I had to gain, the humbleness that I had to gain, got me to a place where I was able to make sure that I was firm in what I say with my boundaries, and I meant that. And from there, for me to keep my boundaries where I want them to be, I educated myself on how to be more concrete in what I stand for. And a lot of that will have to do with self-esteem and confidence, etc. If you know that you want someone to open up your door for you, and you know how you want your door open, you know someone getting in first before you and opening it from the other side is not going to fly. You feel me? You're going to stand firm in that. Because it's not hard to do, but it takes someone thinking outside of themselves first to do it. Okay? So you want someone that's going to be able to be thoughtful. That, you see how I created that list from the fact of you just gave me something to just assess for me to make sure I'm firm in what I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how that works. And once you have it, and you have someone that nurtures the fact of this is what this person has me thinking of them, and it shows some type of affection, it gets to a point that you're not going to go over to your girlfriend's house and be like, girl, Carlos opened my door for me all day today, girl. Yes. My nails stay dry the whole time, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to do that, because again, apply the same example I just said to that 2 out of 10 houses on one block are happy. Is she one of those 2? Or is she one of those, or is she between that 3 and 10? You know what I'm saying? Or those other 7, 8 houses that ain't happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what people are going through. So be sure that you're in tune with yourself. Because when you're in tune with yourself, you live on your own terms where you don't have to impress anybody. You don't have to put out there for everybody to know your business. Your business is your business. That's it. Point blank. Point blank. So, happy holidays, everybody. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below. And I will see y'all sometime soon. Bye.
The depths of the media sees no evil. Buildings crashing 9/11, no sake for the people. Children take to everything. Others willing to feel anything just to say they were there. boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, domestic violence. Do you care? When the curtains close, your head hangs low. You're wishing someone was there. Just turn to me for relief. I know how you feel. I am you. You are me. We share symptoms of the black sheep. Aren't you aware?
This image, I remember howling winds, nights trying to hustle, so 10 degrees, ash on my knuckles. Coke in my long john, sipping on the brisk. A tall glass, a nigga, please, who get a sip of this? Coke in my long john, slave to the sin. Call me young coke, if the cops try to frisk. I may get a grip, I may get a grip. I may slapping 20s, lobster tails, and some shrimp. I used to bump Wayne all day as a pip, now I'm past Wayne Drake and going in.